meditation means a lot of different things to different people, but a lot of people I would imagine envision a monk in some mountaintop monastery or a hippie drum circle, or just think it's too woo woo and too out there for most people. But in reality, it is one of the most powerful practices that I've been doing regarding mindfulness and fitness and all that sort of stuff. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. Try to reach people that might not be getting the same sources that I've been following for a few years, and it's really changed my life, changed the way that I view things now. It's kind of, it's just great. So there's a couple different ways that you can do it if you don't know. I'm just going to go over a couple of them. So there's TM, Transcendental Meditation, and that's with a mantra. And they recommend that you do 15 to 20 minutes twice a day. But, it's up to you. There's the mindfulness meditation that Sam Harris is a big proponent of. Dan Harris, no relation. And the mindfulness one, you just sit, get comfy, and close your eyes and focus on your breath. I mean, you can sit on a pillow like this. I'll do that. I'll just grab the pillow off the couch and put my back up against the wall, up against the couch, bed. It doesn't really matter. Just be comfy. I would advise against doing it laying down. You can, but I've fallen asleep a few times, and I mean, I guess it worked, right? It got me calm enough to go to sleep, but that's not the intention of it. The intention is to, you just want to see what. I guess you kind of get to see how crazy you really are. We're conditioned to just be thinking all the time, have this constant dialogue going and having conversations with yourself in your mind all the time. And when you sit down and you close your eyes and you focus on your breath or a mantra, you're just able to kind of be in the present moment. You're able to watch your thoughts, watch your emotions kind of come and go. And it's kind of fascinating how you start doing that and you kind of realize that you're not really in control of your thoughts to a degree, because you're just conditioned that way. You're conditioned to have it constantly going. And we live in a world where you don't go a day without constant information, constant stimulus, all the lights and the likes on the pictures, and I mean all that stuff. TV, you got, everything's trending now, then this is trending, and it does a number on our attention span, but it also does quite a number on our mindfulness. And with a nation that struggles with record numbers of anxiety and depression, where places that are not so well off, they're a lot happier. That's a whole different topic. What I'm getting at is that there's a lot of different practices that you can implement right now and change your life. I've completely changed the course of my life. I mean, a lot of people say, it's another chapter, but I mean, it really is. It's not even a new chapter. It's a whole different book at this point. Might sound cliche, but cliches are true. You can't overlook the simple answers, And if sound like I'm shivering or stuff, I just got out of a cold shower. So that's another video. But yeah, it's amazing. It's changed me I've tried to talk to some people, family members, close friends, and a couple of my close friends have done it, but I mean it's not for everybody, and you kind of have to be ready to do something like that because there's a lot of misconceptions about meditation, and there's different connotations that go with a practice like this, and people are going to kind of look at you funny if you mention it. But it all comes down to this: you want to live a happier life. Everybody does. I mean, that's the goal, isn't it? And doing a practice like this, or breathing, and I'll do a video on how to actually breathe, because yeah, I won't get into it now. But doing meditation, even for a minute to 10 minutes, I'm usually around 10 minutes. I've done 30. 15 is good. And there's a lot of, I like guided meditations, but I've been listening to these binaural beats. Kind of just, I've heard of it, and I'm just kind of trying it out. You can do moving meditations or walking meditations. I haven't done those, so I don't know too much about those, but the one that I do know a little bit about, or at least have an idea, is I've seen a video with this guy, the Certified Health Nut, and him and Simon Rex were doing these Qigong movements. One's the Zen swing, where you kind of shift your weight and just swing your arms. And then another one is ape hands. I don't know if you guys can see me, but you're just, swinging your arms overhead. And either one of those, you just close your eyes, you just focus on your breathing. That might be good for people that are a little more on the ADD side, like I am. I've just been doing it here and there. I'm going to try to implement doing those motions just because, it's good to move. It's good to be still with your eyes closed and kind of focusing on your breath, but it's also good to move. I'm a huge fan of yoga ever since I started doing that. I'm a huge fan of jump rope. That's my favorite form of cardio by far. And fitness, whether that's kettlebell or weightlifting or, running. I don't like running, but there's people that do. And that can be a form of meditation too. I was listening to Tim Ferriss with Arnold, and Arnold was talking about how weightlifting is meditative for him. And he did transcendental meditation back in the 70s. And, it's like you don't just have to do one practice. You can do Tai Chi, you can do yoga, and skateboarding, whatever. Riding your motorcycle, I'm sure that's meditative in its own right. But really, I'm just trying to put content out there, let people know what I've been going through, because I'm a pretty normal guy, I think, and I'm young, and I've gravitated towards the more spiritual, health and wellness side of things with podcasts. I'm a huge fan of a lot of different podcasts that I'll make another video about for recommendations. But I just wanted to get this out there. Might help some people, and yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions about it, but the tide's turning, man. It's gonna be more accessible. More people are going to do it with apps like Headspace and Calm, which Headspace is great. The free trial is 10 days, and I recommend doing the first couple for like 3 minutes, see how you feel, then bump it up a little bit. Try to get to 10 before the end of the 10 days, and I feel like once you hit 10 and above, that's where you can kind of try to zone in a little bit more and, sand those edges a little bit. All right. Till next time.